You are aware that the adversary was being actively sought out by the Matrix. I'll track down their adversaries. I'm going to defeat that foe until I come to the realization that you can't handle anyone unless you defeat the foe within. Without a question, one of the most gifted performers in the music business is Lauryn Hill. She also vanished from the public eye, and the reason why is still a complete mystery. We still don't know if Lauryn would ever release another project, 25 years after the publication of her renowned solo album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Over the years, a lot of rumors have circulated regarding Lauryn's decision to quit making music and abandon her popularity and fortune. A former bandmate of Lawrence's from the Fugees reportedly said that Lawrence quit recording records because she lacked inspiration. You two remain close. Did she explain to you why she ceased producing albums? He simply didn't feel motivated. I'm done now. But most creative people eventually experience a lack of inspiration, and they don't immediately decide to give up on their profession. What actually occurred to Lauryn Hill for her to quit the business, then? And why did she say that she wouldn't ever do music again? You may need to endure humiliation in order to be utilized. You must suffer humiliation. You need to be kicked and beaten occasionally. Few female musicians have had as much influence as Lauryn Hill, and if you ask any of today's top stars, male or female, who they look up to the most, they will all say Lauryn. Do you anticipate watching Lauryn Hill perform live? Do you intend to? Are you going to stay or not? My hero is Lauryn Hill. I believe I may have listened. The majority of Lauryn Hill's Miseducation. Really? Wow. It's sort of flawless, in my opinion, I mean. But I have some queries for you. Who are you? Most significant musical influence? Lady Hill. Ooh. Lauryn Hill continues being mentioned. I've always wanted to interact with her. We haven't had a chance to act yet. Please. After releasing one of the greatest albums of all time, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, in 1998, Lauryn was at the top of the music industry. She was unmistakably on the path to becoming a living legend. And even though her legendary stature is without question, it's remarkable that she never produced another solo record. To be clear, Lauryn didn't completely stop creating music. Following the July 2001 publication of The Miseducation, she played brand new songs for an MTV Unplugged special that was recorded. MTV Unplugged 2.0, a live CD, was later published. She resumed her trip in the early 2000s. Her public appearances just become less regular over time. The mystery surrounding Lauryn Hill was explored in a 2003 article by Rolling Stone, which questioned her disappearance from the public spotlight. Rolling Stone claims that Lauryn earned $25 million out of the $40 million in revenue she generated in 1998 and 1999. She was also in negotiations to participate in blockbusters like Charlie's Angels, The Bourne Identity, The Mexican, and The Matrix trilogy, as well as receiving offers for parts in a number of high-budget Hollywood movies. She declined all of these significant offers, though, and ceased releasing music. So what took place? Why did Lauryn reject each of these chances? According to rumors that surfaced in the early 2000s, Lauryn had a breakdown as a result of being close to her spiritual advisor. In a subsequent interview, Brother Anthony Brass said that Lauryn had given him a recording of his sermons, which he later characterized as real cult shit. Price stated, "I couldn't believe this guy was actually serious." Lauryn sacked her whole management staff, began attending Bible study courses 5 days a week, stopped conducting interviews, stopped watching TV, and quit listening to music on Brother Anthony's advice. Additionally, according to other reports, Brother Anthony influenced. At the 2003 Christmas concert at the Vatican, Lauryn delivered her notorious tirade against the Catholic Church. From the platform, Lauryn attacked the church, claiming that Vatican officials were dishonest, and it seemed that she alluded to the controversy surrounding the sale of minors by Catholic priests in the U.S. Lauryn said, "I did not come here to celebrate the birth of Christ with you, but to ask you why you are not in mourning for his death inside this place," to the bishops and cardinals there from the Vatican. God has seen the corruption in his leadership, the exploitation, and the atrocities, she said, yelling at the Catholic authorities to turn around. Now, Lauryn had already delivered at this moment. Birth to 4 children. Some reports, however, assert that her caustic criticism of the child star was motivated by her own traumatic experience. Although Lauryn has never publicly acknowledged this, some sources claim that she was cultivated by unscrupulous industry figures when she was a teenager, including Wyclef Jean, a former bandmate of the Fugees. One of Lauryn's classmates connected her to Price, who was seeking for a singer for the band he was starting, while she was a freshman in high school. Together with another female vocalist, Lauren Ambrose launched the group Translation Crew and began touring. Wyclef Jean, Price's cousin, quickly took the position of the other vocalist. Wyclef was 6 years older than Lauryn when they initially met, who was supposedly just 13 or 14. And according to some insiders, Wyclef started courting Lauryn right away. Lauryn and Wyclef eventually began dating. They concealed their relationship from the general public, though, and there seemed to be a lot of turmoil going on behind the scenes. Later, Wyclef asserted. Wyclef claimed that Lauryn lied about the paternity of her first child, Zion, and tried to convince him that the baby was his even though the real father was Bob Marley's, which caused the Fugees to break up because of their relationship with Lauryn. He also revealed that he was married to his wife, Claudette, while he and Lauryn were still together in his autobiography, Purpose. In his memoirs, Wyclef also said that Lauryn had physically abused him while writing. On the plane, there were conflicts. We got into big arguments, and occasionally it became physical. She immediately began hitting at me as I was seated. Wyclef, however, refused to accept any blame for the strained relationship and asserted in his book that Lauryn has always been insane. Lauryn, though, told a somewhat different version of events. Additionally, she made a suggestion that Wyclef was the aggressive and in charge one in an interview she gave to Trace magazine in 2004. According to Lawrence, the Fugees were involved in a plot to influence, control, and promote dependency. I endured a lot of abuse that many people would not have in my situation. Lauryn responded, as a young woman, I saw the best in everyone, when questioned about her connection with Wyclef. However, I was blind to men's desire and fears. I came to understand what a lie was and how falsehoods appeared. Therefore, Lauryn chose to withdraw from the public eye, and it is said that she has no intentions to do so in the future, whether it was because of the spiritual advisor, mental health problems, her domineering relationship with Wyclef, or the general toxic nature of the music business. However, a close friend who wished to remain anonymous recently said that Lauryn wrecked her own career since she has a habit of putting the blame for her troubles on people she respects. The source claimed that she wants her employees to fear her because she conflates fear with respect. It couldn't have been that because she was capable of handling the business. Lauryn, you still have life. You can make your soul whole. Sister, you are loved. However, how do you feel about Lauryn fading from view? What do you believe was the deciding factor that caused her to leave the music business? Post a comment below. And watch this video right after that.